Akash INTI, the real reflection of you. On my way to the pool right now. About to do some laps. I'm about to go swimming, really, more than anything, and just get some exercise in, you know. It's important to get some exercise in. Say all of this because I was having a conversation with my little brother earlier today. And when I say earlier today, I mean pretty much just moments before. About the importance of going to the pool, right? I'm going swimming, you're coming along. And he's like, nah, I don't want to. He's like, I got soccer practice later today. I'm like, dude, I got karate later today. You know what I mean? Like, there's no excuse for like saying I'm not gonna go swim and exercise right now. So it got me thinking. I was like, because I was pushing a little hard, right? I was like, all right, you're coming, all right, go, blah blah blah. Like I was like pushing him, right? It wasn't like I wasn't encouraging him to want to come of his own volition, right? And at the end of the day, we can only, like, as an older brother or whatever, right? It's like I can't force him to do anything. No one can force anyone to do anything, right? And perhaps there might be a little bit of he might have a little resentment towards me, but I'm also like encouraging him to do things, and I'm doing it by my own actions, right? It's like, all right, well, if you're not going, I'm going, right? But anyways, the larger point being, it got me thinking about what kind of man do I want to be, right? And it was something I left him on. I was like, look, dude, I'm not saying to like go swim and do this like cold 2-a-day thing, right? Where you have like, you're going to go swimming and then you got soccer practice. I'm not saying to do that because, like, I want you to, like, candidly, it's like, I don't give a shit what you do with your life, right? It's your life. It's not mine. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, well, why do you want me to do this? Why are you trying to get me to do these things? And it's like, dude, I don't care, right? One of the things that I've learned and realized in my own life, though, is like, life's tough. Life doesn't get easier. As you get older, it gets tougher. And so I left him on the words of like, just think about the type of man that you want to be, you know? And it got me thinking about that, right? Because it's like, all right, it's one thing to say it to someone, especially to a younger brother. It's a whole other thing to really live it, right? And it's like, well, what kind of man am I being? Even in and of itself, having that conversation with him and being maybe a little bit more forceful, even though that's something I claim not to be. It's like, well, I still exhibited those character, or maybe that I still exhibited that behavior in that particular moment, you know? And so it's like, I mean, what can I do? I could probably apologize to him for being so forceful, so maybe that'll be a number one. But more than anything, it's like, well, what could I do? What can I do, right? What can I do to be the man that I want to be? And what type of man do I want to be, right? So, I don't know, all of these, the little conversation, that little vignette of my life got me thinking about not only how am I as an older brother, and how do I, because I was like, maybe I was poking him like, oh, dude, what are you doing? You're being soft over here, like, gonna hang in the air conditioning, watch YouTube videos, and I'm like, maybe not the best strategy, right? In the sense of like getting him to come along, right? So perhaps I could have done that a little bit better, not being so rough, if you will. But at the same time, dude, I don't know. I don't want my brothers to be soft, you know? I don't want my brethren to be like literally soft, but also just like shying away from doing things that are tough. Why? Because again, if you're my brother, not only in the like the blood sense, but also in the sense of like life, right? I think we all have the ability to choose brothers in our lives. If you're my brother, I want to know that I can go to battle with you. I want to know that I've got like a hardened warrior on my side. You know, I don't want to be going to battle with like some little, I don't know, cotton candy guy. You know what I mean? That's like, what? No, if I'm going to carnival, maybe I want to go with some cotton candy guy, but not if I'm going to battle, right? And life to me is a battle. It's very much a battle every single day. To be able to wake up, that's a battle for me. Speaking just for myself. To do things that are tough to do, it's a battle. It's not easy. To talk to people, sometimes it's a battle for me. To say hi to the cute girl, you know, that's a battle for me. All these things, they're battles, right? But the only battle that it really is with myself. And the more that I go out of my comfort zone, the more that I push myself every single day, of, all right, I'm going to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable and that's not really fun in the particular moment, but I'm going to keep doing it anyways because I know it's going to be better for me. I know that by going through this action, by doing this tough thing today, right now, that tomorrow it's going to get maybe a slight teensy-weensy bit easier. And even if it's not, well, that means I'm just hardening myself for whenever, right? Because there's going to come a day where, well, life isn't easy, right? I'm going to need to do all of these things that I've been training myself to do. And that's what it's for. I'm so grateful for the lessons that I've had in my life and choosing the tougher road, at least in what seems to be my own eyes, right? The things that are like maybe not so easy to do, like to consistently meditate, maybe not so easy to do. And maybe I'll miss a day here or there and I'll choose the softer way some days. But I'm getting better, right? I'm doing it more often. I'm doing these things that are good for me more often. I'm exercising more often. I'm doing all these things, right? So, I don't know. It's just making me think of what kind of man do I want to be? Not only today, but that's the only thing I really can be is the man. The only man that I can be is the man of today, right? And the one who chooses the tough decisions today. So I leave on that note. Keep up, thrive, and stay sexy.